Hello, folks. Welcome to the Relationship Builders Customize Your Love Life series. And you are chilling here today with Bobby and Joy. So we just wanted to talk a little bit today about societal conditioning and relationships. How does society affect, I guess, quote unquote, the average relationship? So to clarify before you get started, Bobby, I'm really looking at the regular, there's so many things happening right now in society. Some of it I agree with, some of it I really don't, a lot of it I don't agree with. So I guess I'm just trying to say, how does society on a whole impact the average, to me, traditional relationship? So what is your view on that?
Well, my view on that is, look at this. You see, you hear people a lot of times says, even when you're watching TV about, the ideal person. A lot of people talk about, he's got to be tall, dark, and handsome. He's got to make this amount of money. And what it focuses on is not what the real aspect of it is, it's what the superficial aspect about it is, right? And if you notice, on the surface, a lot of people look great. They're good looking, they're attractive, they dress nice, they smell good. They have all the right appealing qualities. But then after living with them for a few weeks or a few months, you realize something totally different. And the thing is, you cannot look at what society says, but we'll look at how you feel about a person. So society basically gives people a mark and it grades them as it goes along, right? How high are you on the societal acceptable scale, right? And a lot of people on that scale figured, okay, I'm in a good job, I live in a nice house, I drive a nice car, and blah, 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 blah. But deep down, behind all of that, it's a chaos, right? So, and that is the real thing, because when you get with somebody, the chaos that you don't see on the surface is what you're going to end up be living with for your whole life. Right? So it's very important that you cannot go by what society says or by the societal scale, because you will get tricked, because this is a trick, right? You have to make sure that if it's not from here, then you know what? Then I think for as far as societal thing go, I think it's just a distraction. And to me, it's a lie.
Oh, it is a complete lie. And the sad thing is that a lot of people are choosing to live by that. People want to be accepted. So people, date this guy because, I should date a guy that drives a fancy car. I should date a guy who makes, 6 figures, or I should this and I should that, as opposed to really just looking at people as people, like Bobby says. At the end of the day, you're living with that person, or you're going to have that person in your space all the time. So that's when you're really going to get to know who they are. Based on the rate by which people get together and break up, it clearly shows that that's exactly what's happening. You meet someone, you like them, then the relationship doesn't go anywhere. Why is that? You start to get to know the real person, and then you realize, I can't live with this person.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the truth, because you see, here's the thing, right? People get tricked by what's on the surface. Like I said to you before, a guy can meet a woman and she's attractive as hell. She has everything, maybe long hair, pretty, attractive, dressed nice, she carries herself well, and instantly, just by that alone, he's attracted and saying, "Oh, I want this girl."
Naturally.
Why he likes her? Because she looks good. He doesn't know if she's intelligent, if she's disrespectful, if she's a slut, or whatever. He doesn't know all that. But what he sees on the surface, he likes, because you know what? That's called societal acceptability. In the eyes of the society, you're acceptable because you look the part, right? Which is that you look a certain way that you're acceptable and you're appealing to a certain amount of guy, right?
Okay.
Certain amount of guys, right? But when you get behind what's all on the surface and you start to really live with that person, this is where it becomes really, really interesting now, because now all the gloves are off. Now, there's not about dressing nice or looking nice. Now, I get to see who you really are. I get to see that you're insecure. I can see that you're jealous. I can see that you're argumentative. I can see all those things that I hate. But visually, at first sight, I saw what I like. And that's why I said you can't go by what you see. You have to go by what you live, what you experience, and how you feel.
Well, that's why I think patience is extremely important. I think taking the time to get to know someone is hugely important. The rush these days to want to move along, to whether it be to marriage or to jump into things together, take your time, folks. Take your time to really get to know people, because what you see on the surface, what you see is not necessarily what you get.
Exactly, and that's why you see the divorce rate is so high. That's why you see the single rate is so high.
Oh, oof.
Because people are getting into relationship for all the wrong reasons. They might seem at first sight that they are, but realistically, you see, most people go into relationships with an agenda. And it's like you're walking down the road and you see a young attractive girl with an older man, in a relationship. Obviously, right there's something there, right? And it's not about love. He's a sugar daddy. He can take care of me, and I got a young girl who can have my way with. That's not gonna last. That's just for a moment in time. So what you see on the surface is not always what really is underneath. That is time that you have to really take to peel away all the layers.
Yeah, absolutely. So don't pay attention to what society expects for you. Take into account, what do I want for myself? Take the time to get to know someone. Of course, looks are what gonna kind of drag you in at first, but in getting to know someone, that'll be really telling. And pay attention to, how does that person make you feel? If things feel right, keep it moving along. If they don't, maybe you'll have to decide then, should I bail, or am I going to stay around a little bit longer to see where this goes? So anyway, we just want to thank you for tuning into the Relationship Builders Customize Your Love Life series. For more information or to contact us, please feel free to visit relationshipbuilderexclusive.com or leave your questions and comments below. We would love to hear from you.
Right on. Look us up.
Yeah, bye for now.